Hey, what's up everybody? I'm back out with my whipping pole. This is the roughest I've seen the grounds in a long time in terms of the length of time. This is like the 5th week where the surf's been up. Haven't been able to dive. It's crazy. It's amazing how the weather is changing. I can't remember ever since we've been out this side down in Middle E that it's been like this. Well, I'm gonna try my luck. Hopefully catch something. See you on the grounds. Okay, I think I'm gonna whip from here. Man, look at this. Oddly enough, the viz is not bad, but this surge is gonna give me problems. So I'm gonna start here. I'm just gonna try to whip this area right here. It's pretty deep. I've dove out this side. I don't like that ledge down there, but we'll give this a shot and see how it goes. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna go that way. The wind is blowing from the south to the north, so we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully we catch something. Well, I'm not feeling it out here. Looking in the water and I don't see much fish in there. The only thing I can see is a couple yellow tangs, and they're just one or two, not the big school. So I'm trying different things, trying top water, mid water. Now I'm doing a slow retrieve, letting it sink down to the bottom. I've already lost one lead, and it's really tough with the surge because the waves wrap the line up around the coral heads and whatnot. That was like my first bite. So I'm working the bottom, see if I can get something else to bite. I'm trying to feel the rod. I want to make sure, if I feel the lead hitting the bottom. Something's chasing it. There it is. The Hinalea, the wrasse. First fish. Gonna throw that guy back. So I'm throwing almost sidearm because of the wind. The wind's really rough. It's blowing pretty hard. So I'm letting the wind take the slack in my line to actually straighten out because it's blowing from my left to my right, from south to north. And then once I have tension on the line, I'm doing a slow retrieve with light head movement on the rod. You can see it barely moving back and forth to give it some action. I still don't see anything. So this is a slow retrieve. I'm scanning the water, hoping to see some signs of life in there, but all I see is one or two yellow tangs. Oh, something's chasing. Can tell it's really small. There, hook up. You can tell right away it's a Hinalea. Bit right by the ledge. There's another one. One day, I gotta try to cook one of these up. Just like a little sardine or something. I wonder how it would be. Well, it's time to move. Only caught 2 Hinalea. I lost 2 lead. So a little bit too surgy because it's like a little bay here. I think my line's getting hooked up. Even if I try to go mid-water, when the big waves come in, it just gets wrapped. So I gotta stay top water, but I think there's nothing biting top water, so I'm gonna move that way. Well, I'm at my new spot. I was right over there on that ledge right there, so I'm gonna whip out this way. I think this will be my last stop. I don't think I'm gonna go further that way, so hopefully we catch something. Well, now I'm at the point, so I'm past that bay structure. I'm still having to whip sidearm because of the wind. So it's a little bit deeper here. So after I whip it out, you saw me just let the rod drop. So I'm trying not to have the wind pick up the line and let it sink to the bottom. I'm doing a slow retrieve here. Again, hardly see any fish in the water. You know, the only thing I can see, I guess because of the surge too in the white water, is like a few yellow tangs. And then I have a bite. I am on, and this is definitely not a Hinalea, but I can tell by the shaking action that it is probably a humu humu. I'm all good with the humu humus. You know, if I can get a nice big one, we can make some fish nuggets and we have some dinner. But I can tell this is a smaller one. As it's coming in, you know, I can see one or two humu humu following it. The humu humu ele is following it, but this is not a ele. I can see it down there. And as he gets close to the edge, his friends abandon him. So I'm reeling down to the lead, and it is a small gray humu. These are pretty cool because they have these blue eyes. There he is. Small one, gonna throw him back. So I'm throwing in the same direction because I saw, you know, the humu humu ele, the black ones, following this guy in. So maybe I can pick one of those up. I'm really hoping, you know, I can pick up a moano or something. I haven't hit a papio in a long time, you know, so even diving, I don't see very many of them in the water lately. So I'm trying for the same thing, you know, hopefully, you know, I can pick up a nice big humu, and I'm hooked up. And right away I can tell again, it's a triggerfish. It's a humu humu by the head shake action. It's like rapid side to side movements. This guy is staying down deep. And that's, so I can pretty much tell it's not a ele, which tend to come up to the surface and they dive down as they get close to the edge. This guy is staying deep all the way. And you saw me reel a little quicker because he actually swam to the edge, to the ledge. And this guy is a small green one, or the pinktail. Those are the best fighters when they get bigger. Threw that guy back. So 2 humu humu. Just gonna see if I can pick up a bigger one. So doing the same action. It seems kind of calm now, but it's not. But it is getting a little bit calmer as the day goes by. So right now, I'm targeting the same area and I get another bite, except this guy just stops. There, then he releases. I really want to see what happens. You know, what are the fish doing? It's really interesting. It feels like it's stuck. Then all of a sudden they swim out, and you know, usually when I'm diving, I don't see the humu humu diving down. They try to stay in mid water. So I'm kind of really wondering what's happening here. So this guy's trying to stay deep as well. So I'm trying to keep it out of the rocks. Pull up, reel down. So he's getting kind of tired. And especially when you're fighting the humu humu or the triggerfish on these cliffs, they give a last-ditch effort as they get real close as they try to dive under the ledge. So I want to make sure I don't get my line caught up on the ledge, because it can cut. And he's underneath this little overhang, so I'm reeling down. Pull him up. And it's another gray one. Gonna throw that guy back. So now I was casting the same area and I lost like 3 hooks in a row. I mean, strike, bite off the hook, strike, bite off the hook, strike, bite off the hook. So at least I didn't lose the lead. And it was just like clean off. So I've had to replace the leader like a couple times already because it gets frayed. So those humu humu have really tough teeth. And I'm hooked up again. And I hope I don't lose my hook. So this guy isn't that big. He's coming in pretty easy. I can see the humu humu out there, and I see like 3 or 4 humu humu LA following this guy in. But I can see the flash of color of the tail, so I already know that this is not an LA. This is another pink tail. And it's not a big one. It's a small one, but these green ones, when they get big, they are so fun to fight. They are to me one of the best of the humu as far as fighting goes, except the big gray ones. The big gray ones are really good fighters. So there it is, another small one. Gonna throw that guy back too. No keepers. Well, it's time to get going. No keepers today. Caught a bunch of gray or the brown and the green or the pink tail humu humu. Threw them all back. It was fun. Looks like it's calming down a little bit. You should have seen it before. So hopefully it'll calm down by next weekend. I can get back in the water. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Aloha.